If you've been following Tesla for some time, you already know that this isn't the first time Tesla's made a signature edition Model S or X. We got the signature Model S back in 2012. I believe it was like the first 1,000 units. I don't remember if they're all in that signature red, but that signature red is really synonymous with Tesla Red and Tesla. And we got the first editions of the Model S, signature Model S. Then in 2015, we got the signature Model X. Here we are, 10 years later, we got the signature Model S and X again. Now, Tesla's only making 350 total signature editions, 100 Model X and 250 Model S. And it is invite only. Last night, around 8 p.m., they sent out a ton of invites to people that they deemed worthy of buying this signature Model S or X. And then it seemed actually this afternoon, as I'm filming this, that they sent out even more invites. So it seems as they probably still have more available and the people that they invite don't order them, they'll send out more invites for people to take a chance at buying a signature Model S or X. Now, these signature Model S and X's are all plaids. They are all in this beautiful garnet red. They all have gold kind of accents and trimming, like the front logo, the Tesla emblem is gold. And so it kind of keeps things simple, right? You go with the signature red from Tesla. You kind of bring the same red over here into the signature Model S and X, except again, it's garnet red. I kind of wish they brought back the signature red from the past. These signature Model S and X's also all come with white premium interiors, the yoke steering wheel. They go with the gold Tesla T badge, gold plaid seat badging, gold piping, Alcantara sport seats for the Model S Plaid, signature marked door sill and puddle lights, signature dash badging with unique edition numbering, signature lift gate appliques, rear gold plaid badges, interior lighting sequences, signature edition key fobs, which is awesome. They're bringing the key fob to the signature Model S and X. I remember the earlier model years of the Model S and X all came with the key fob, of course. As we got the Model 3 and then later editions of the Model S and X, there was all the key card. I am a fob user and a fob lover. I'm not sure if anyone else feels that way, but it's good to see we're getting a fob. You get lifetime full self-driving supervised, lifetime supercharging, lifetime premium connectivity, and 4-year premium service. And so you get a lot going in with this signature Model S and X, and it's priced. One price, again, they're all going to be the same configuration, $159,420. So of course that 420 is reference to, the ganja. I find it funny that they didn't just go with 169,000. We know Elon and Tesla like to do the whole, 69, 420 thing. Anyway, yeah, they're all plaids. They all come in that beautiful garnet red. The Model S Plaid does come with the track pack, the ceramic brakes. The brake calipers are also gold. They also get that gold trimming with the signature editions. And so, the Model S Plaid, I believe was what, $100,000, something like that, $99,000 before it was, axed. And then you add on another $60,000 for this signature edition, 20,000 of that kind of being, the ceramic track pack, the ceramic brakes, the track pack. Of course, the Model X doesn't get the track pack, but it's a pricey tag on top of what the base Model S and X are. But of course, again, you're getting the gold trim, and maybe that is quite your fancy. Now, Tesla does also have a no resale agreement, which Tesla has, seems for a lot of like their newer or earlier edition models. They have the same thing for the Tesla Cybertruck, where if you buy this vehicle and then sell it within 1 year of purchasing, that Tesla, of course, has the right to just not sell you any vehicles in the future. But I won't be surprised if we get a few people who get these and then immediately sell them. It'll be interesting to see how much this sells for, what people are willing to bid up for it, as well as seeing how this ages. Because, $160,000 for a Model S and X, we kind of see how the Model S and X depreciates. I mean, cars at that price point have a pretty big hit of depreciation after 1 year and a certain, 20,000 miles. And so it'll be interesting to see from, maybe a couple years from now, if the signature Model S, this kind of final edition, still kind of holds some of its value, some of its weight. But I wouldn't be surprised if in like 10 years, kind of like for the 2016 Model S, you find this edition for like $20,000 on Facebook Marketplace. But we'll see. You can only buy the signature Model S and X financed or straight cash, no leasing, which makes sense. I imagine Tesla, they were kind of clearing out room for their robots, what is it? What are the Optimus robot, right? That's why apparently they're canceling Model S and X production. They're making room for their robots. And I'm sure they were looking around. They're like, hey guys, we got about 357 of these total Model S and X chassis, some of the Plaid motors. We got a bunch, 250 of these Plaid track packs, the ceramic brakes. We got all this stuff. We got to offload this. You know what? They're like, we should make the signature edition. And then that's how we get all of this. Now, they say deliveries will start May of 2026. So very soon we should be able to see people with these on the road. It seems from Twitter there are multiple people who have already ordered them. Now, apparently you can only order one once you get the email and you are special and invited. You can either order the Model S or X just once. It's not like you can order the Model S and then go for another Model S or then a Model X. You can only order one and get that one. And it'll be nice to see who out there kind of reviews it. Drag Times, he's known for posting a lot of like Tesla Model S Plaid versus X car videos, drag races, and he apparently ordered a Model S Plaid signature. And so it's going to be interesting to kind of see that on his channels. It is just a Model S Plaid with a bunch of gold badging. I wonder how much it would cost for me to buy like a Model S Plaid and then, fit it with gold badging, spray paint from Home Depot, gold spray paint, and just start spray painting things. And that'll probably get you the same effect. Yeah, but that is pretty much everything public about the signature Model S and X. Again, the configuration page, which there really isn't a configuration page because you can't really pick any options. It's like one specific model with, again, white seats, yoke steering wheel, one paint color, one wheel option for the Model S or X. And so, you can't really play around with it, but from the looks of it, it looks pretty cool. And this garnet red is absolutely beautiful. And I'm looking forward to kind of seeing these things on the road. And it's good to see the Model S and X are getting a kind of final send-off. Hopefully Tesla brings the Model S and X back. I know the signature Model S and X buyers are definitely not thinking that. They want to have their final Model S and X's be the final versions. But the Model S and the X were probably some of the first EVs that many of you experienced. My first experience in an EV was the Model S. I probably got a picture of when I was like 10. I'll pop on screen here for everyone to see when I first got to experience a Model S and go on a little road trip. And it was amazing. And it's what made me fall in love with Tesla and EVs. And it paved the way for the X and then the 3 and then the Y and then to all of the Tesla models that Tesla has, just the 3, the Y, the Cybertruck, and the Semi, and then anyway, and the other EV companies that we have. The Model S really proved that EVs can be luxurious, they can be usable, they can be full-form cars that are powered by electricity. We had the Leaf and the Bolt, but lower range, slower charging. The Model S really showed that EVs are viable. And well, April 1st, they kind of just killed it. And so kind of sad, very sad moment. Hopefully Tesla brings that back. I'll cringely share some pictures back in like 2018, I believe this was like when the Model 3 was just being brought into showrooms. And I was really excited, and I was in Miami, Florida. And I hugged Model S in this beautiful red, and I'm sharing this in confidence that no one's going to clown me for it. But I was a young Tesla fanboy lad. All right, I was a die-hard Tesla fan, and so trust me, the Model S was very near and dear to my heart. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Spec Bits. My name is Isaiah, and I'll see you guys in the next one.